Wild weather for this summer holiday out there. Any more wild weather in the forecast for the holiday weekend? Well, if we see a shower and thunderstorm, they'll be the isolated, and we emphasize isolated. You're going to have to be at the right spot at the right time, and that would be in Rexburg and or St. Anthony. For the rest of us, storm-free for the rest of the weekend. We'll take that. We're going to see warm 80s return to all cities in the Snake River Plain, and the warm 80s will last all weekend long into Sunday. And if you wanted the summertime heat, the 90s, they're coming back. We'll start with them on Monday, and they'll stick around for a few days at least. Storm tracker radar, a little lumpy still, just around Island Park, and then to the east, that will punch towards West Yellowstone, just on the southeast side. For the rest of us, we're dry, and that's the way it's going to remain for the rest of the night. Good news, right? Yeah, perfect timing out there. We got fireworks going all over now. The real fireworks, right? Area of low pressure over northwestern Montana. That's why we had the storms earlier. That is, as you can see, is pushed farther towards the northeast. Watching this little wiggle in the atmosphere, producing some storminess around the Treasure Valley. I think most of that will stay to the north of East Idaho, but there could be some lingering moisture up against the mountains. Central Mountains, Upper Highlands, Island Park, Yellowstone, and maybe even as far south as Jackson. Could see some thunderstorms. No thunderstorms for the rest of the night for Pocatello. We'll call it mostly clear with a low temperature of 53. About 3 degrees cooler than that in Idaho Falls, a low of 50, so we are done for the rest of the night. And then tomorrow, start the day off with plenty of sunshine. Those clouds will start to build in the afternoon. Overall, we'll call it partly sunny. We're going to have another high at about 80, and it will be a bit on the breezy side. Same thing for you, Pocatello. You will have some wind tomorrow, especially in the afternoon. You will see a bit more in the way of sunshine versus your neighbors to the north. 82 is where we'll end up for an afternoon high. Elsewhere, a little warmer, farther west, barely 83 at Twin Falls. No 90s on this map, no 90s tomorrow. Warmest temperature, though, that'll go to Malad City in the heart of Oneida County with a high of 85. It'll be 20 degrees cooler than that with a high of only 65 in Yellowstone. And where are we talking for the threat of showers and thunderstorms? Light green area, basically just outside Idaho Falls. So Rexburg, you're a slight risk. You could get some storminess tomorrow afternoon. And then the farther north and east you go, more likely this dark green area. That's the severe thunderstorm risk, marginal risk out of our area. Thank goodness for that. As you can see, most of us will be dry tomorrow and beautiful out there. Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer 7-day forecast. Looking ahead, Sunday even warmer, and there are those hot 90s, 97. That's where we'll top out on Wednesday. We'll back off a little bit. We're still keeping those lower 90s around. Idaho Falls 7-day forecast. Mid-90s for Sunday, hot 90s Monday, all the way into Wednesday. A slight break and then back up to 90 on Friday. Rexburg, there's that chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, evening tomorrow. And then the hot 90s 3 days in a row. Still very warm after that. Highs in the upper 80s. Blackfoot, we'll call it mostly sunny all weekend. And then we got some hot 90s, near 90 Thursday, back into the lower 90s on Friday. Teton area, chance of showers and thunderstorms later in the day tomorrow. But storm-free for your Sunday and those warm 80s. They'll be coming back. They'll be sticking around for a while. We'll be in those warm 80s on Sunday for the Central Mountains. We'll stay with the 70s tomorrow with a chance of storminess later in the day, especially up around Salmon. And then in the hot 90s for a couple days, Tuesday and Wednesday. Misty?